Everybody is watching to see what the weather is going to do. But right now, all attention is off turn number 4. Here they come, the modifieds, down off the turn, and Ronnie Still gets this bite to lead the field to the bottom of turn number 1. Already mid for second, Joe, and that seems to be the hot spot of the race. It was Austin Beers with the 64, but Bonsignore had quickly moved into second. We're looking at the top 3 cars. Here comes Bonsignore. Nice move. Steps out of line, moves to the inside. Meanwhile, trying to do the crossover. Here comes Silk again. Silk is right there.
And Craig Lutz in that group said, today our goal is to make smart decisions on the racetrack. They rode around very easily over the first 60 laps or so, but little by little, they've got the rod and reel out, and they are tracking down the top 2. Here is Ron Silk. He'll drive to the inside lane, give way to the outside, as Craig Lutz will power up top, but he got a little wide off the corner. He couldn't quite complete the pass. He'll try to do so in turn 1.
That is one fast race car, the Lutz machine. It quickly moves into second.
The entire time, the last car to drop onto the racing surface itself, they made all the adjustments they needed, and it obviously is paying off as they continue to go forward, but they make contact. The car slid up the racetrack into the side of Tyler Ripkema.
But he was able to gather it back, never lost any of the momentum.
One of the goals that Bonsignore said, I'm 11 points back in the championship battle. I'm going to go for max points today, earn as many bonus points as possible. He's out in front. He's led the most laps today. He got that one done, and now he's trying to guide this number 51 to the finish in a very Justin Bonsignore dominating like fashion. Caution is out, though. Off turn 4, Joey Cipriano in the 15 car goes for a solo spin. I don't believe he hit anything, but he was into the grass, and that'll bring out the caution flag for the first time today.
And coming down on pit road, 51 of Bonsignore. Lutz right there with him. In your third place car, Matt Hirschman is in, along with Silk, Austin Beers. Then it's Matt Swanson. And let's go down to Jesse Punch. Jesse?
Pit road is active down here. As you see, look at our championship contenders. The 51 of Justin Bonsignore taking tires, as is the 16 of Ron Silk and the 1 of Patrick Immerling. This 51 team, they've been awfully quiet down here in the pits, and I checked in with them. They said, look, no news is good news. We've got a happy driver and a good-looking race car. We know how to get it done here at Thompson. And Joe, like you said, they know how to do it on pit road. This latter half of the race is going to be big for this 51 team, who's looking to lock in a good run on this championship with 2 races to go.
Yeah, but Jesse, problems on pit road for the 51 of Justin Bonsignore. They had lowered the jack on the right rear tire. It wasn't on all the way. They had to jack the car back up again. Justin Bonsignore came in with the race lead, but he will go off pit road in 5th. Disastrous pit stop for the 51 of Justin Bonsignore. The complexion of this race has changed after a round of pit stops. Craig Lutz won the race off of pit road in the 46, and Matt Hirschman now on the front row as we get back under the green flag in Thompson.
Lutz gets plenty of momentum. All of a sudden it appeared that Hirschman made some contact in a side shot with the number 16 machine. Silk works his magic in the upper groove. Who's there with him? Bonsignore. Bottom shot. Austin Beers gets stuck on the inside. 3 wide. They come off turn 4. Is back at 9th. Tyler Ripkema in the top 10. Lutz is still the leader, but back up front, here comes Ronnie Silk. Silk takes over the lead, and right there with him, the battle of the points and the championship is right there, 1-2. But off the turn, Lutz settles back in, and here is Bonsignore, glued to the back bumper. Different presentation than we saw early in the event.
Up front in the battle for the lead in turn 2. Justin Bonsignore has been working over Ron Silk. He puts a wheel to the inside lane. Silk will run the middle lane of the racetrack. Bonsignore slides him up in turn number 4.
They come off the turn. They're side by side. Evenly matched. Silk is still in command. Bonsignore all over him now. Off the second turn. Who'll get the bite? Who'll take the challenge down the back straightaway?
Getting up there in that high lane of the racetrack. That's where all the marbles sit, and you can lose it quick, and they are trying to make this track wide. You see them right on the edge of the so-called cushion. You see Silk that time, sideways off the corner. That allows Bonsignore to dart to the inside.
Bonsignore dives down low. Silk goes up the racetrack. Silk tries to make the crossover. Can't do it. Off the turn they come. Bonsignore is back in command. Silk has to settle back into second. Down the back straightaway. Anthony Nacella to the inside. Anthony Nacella will move in. Nacella will take over second, bumping Ronnie Silk back to third.
Now he's a lap and a half away of getting his 14th career victory here at Thompson and putting himself back firmly in the battle of the championship points.
Certainly has, and of course, he has driven a flawless race. He overcome a problem on pit road. The white flag is out. Nobody is surrendering, but it is Justin Bonsignore leading Anthony Nacella down the back straightaway. Final circuit, deep into turn number 3. Justin Bonsignore, look at Nacella. He's coming, he's closing up, but it is a checker. And going into the record books, Justin Bonsignore will take down the impressive victory.